Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Malvern Prep basketball live stream. I'm Liam Wichser here with Brendan Flynn. Tonight, we got the home team, Malvern Prep Friars, taking on Abraham Lincoln High School. Should be a good one in store. We got star player Deuce Turner, who just broke the Malvern Prep all-time basketball record. So it's going to be a good one tonight. We'll toss it over to Brendan for tonight's starters.
Starting tonight for your visiting Abraham Lincoln basketball team at point guard, number 1, Shaquille Bender. Shooting guard, number 2, Quam Pettigrew. Small forward, number 15, Samir Williamson. Power forward, number 23, Matthew Williams. And center, number 44, Aludara Idu. For your home Friars, starting at guard, Spencer Cochran, Deuce Turner, Rodier Hicks. At small forward / power forward, Keith Cara. And starting down low, the big man, 6'7", Fran O'Shell, the Duke baseball commit. Should have a good one in store tonight for your Friars. Friars are 1-2 right now. This past weekend played Saturday against Methacton and lost 69-62, I believe. And on Sunday, they played Archbishop Ryan, and Fran O'Shell hit a game-winning buzzer-beating layup to beat them 73-72. So we have about 59 seconds until the game begins. So tune back in shortly, and we'll get on our way.
Thank you, Fred.
About to get rolling here from Malvern Prep. Another non-conference game for the Friars. Just getting into the swing of things.
I'm really excited tonight. The Phelps School, our first loss of the season, very much controversy on why the Friars lost the game. A lot of them saying it was Coach Tuck with his technical in the last minute of the game sending the Phelps School to the free throw line. And then after talking to some of the players, they said that, what would that be, on a Saturday against Methacton, it was just a really rough game. Franny O'Shell struggled down low against their big man, who's a 7-footer headed to Colgate. So we're looking to bounce back. Actually, we have a change in the starting lineup for Abraham Lincoln. Number 15, Samir Williamson. Number 23, Matthew Williamson are not starting. Number 3, Damir Folks is starting. And number 12.
Trying to throw us off over here.
Yeah, he's not on the roster. Guessing he's Samir Williamson. Tip is won by the Friars. Deuce Turner takes the ball up, brings up the key, hands it off to Rodier Hicks. Rodier throws it down low to Spencer Cochran, guarded by Alua. Up to Keith Cara on the wing. The Franny O'Shell for a 3 in the corner. Misses it short. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it back to Rodier Hicks. Spencer corner. Cochran. Back to Rodier. Keith for 3 in the corner. Shoots it far. Airballs it. Bender brings the ball up the right wing. Drives. Puts up a layup. Makes it. Deuce Turner on the wing. Going to guard it heavily by Bender. Over the Rodier Hicks. He's being guarded tightly by Folks. Foul called. Looks like a push on Folks.
Abraham Lincoln bench doing a lot of cheering over there, trying to get into this one.
Deuce mounts the ball to Spencer Cochran. The right corner. Spencer drives. This ball hit away from him. Ooh, pass to Keith Cara, tipped out of bounds by Quam Pettigrew. Friars ball. Ball inbounded to Rodier Hicks. Rodier driving. Franny for 3. Ooh, misses it wide. Rodier gets the rebound, though. Puts up a mid-range J. Misses short. Rebounded by Williamson. Kick to Folks. Folks driving up the center of the court. Ooh. Charge foul called on Folks for, looks like, pushing in the Rodier Hicks there. Friars ball headed back the other way. 2 fouls already for Abraham Lincoln. Started off very aggressive for them. Roddy guarded by Folks, kicks to the Deuce. Deuce spins, drives, pulls back for his mid-range J, shoots it far. Rebounded by Pettigrew. Pettigrew to Folks. Folks ran the ball up, guarded tightly by Spencer Cochran. Over to Bender. Bender for a mid-range J. Misses far. Ooh, rebounded by Williamson. Blocked by Fran O'Shell. The block is scooped up by Bender, who puts up an easy layup. Abraham Lincoln starts strong, 4-0 for them. Ooh. Ball kicked up to Fran, and Fran misses a layup. Williamson for a mid-range J. Misses. Rebounded by Aduo, the center, the 6'9 center, but he is called for a push on Fran O'Shell. Lonnie White checks into the game for Keith Cara. Misses a high five to Keith Cara. How dare he? Lonnie, the Clemson baseball commit, also holds many football offers. Projected first-round draft pick in the MLB draft in, what would it be, 2 years? Deuce Turner on the left wing. The Lonnie in the corner. The Fran inside. Fran drives. Puts up the layup. Misses. Shot it too hard. Fran has started this game rough. Iduo gets the rebound. Gives it to Folks. Abraham Lincoln takes a timeout. 5 minutes, 29 seconds left in his first quarter. Abraham Lincoln leads 4-0. Very low-scoring game to start it.
Yeah, very low scoring. Not the start the Friars were hoping for offensively. They, I don't know, they have very high expectations for this season, and they kind of started off on the wrong foot, able to get their first win, like you said, Brennan, on Sunday. But these guys, they got to start rallying up some wins here if they want to be known as one of the best in the state and one of the best teams in school history. So
they absolutely have the talent to be the best in school history. We have the all-time leading point scorer on the team. He's the first kid to go D1 on a scholarship in 7 years. We had Will Powers go to Holy Cross in 2016. But since then, it's been Brendan Kilpatrick in 2012 to Vermont. And so since then, Deuce is the first one that should be going D1 on a scholarship. But then we also have kids like Spencer Cochran, who could walk on to a Patriot League school. Rodier Hicks, who will probably end up in an Ivy League school. Most likely, I would say Penn next year. He's only a junior.
Yeah.
So he's actually will be a fifth year next year, technically. Back in play, ball inbound to the Folks, guarded tightly by Spencer Cochran. Folks over to Williamson, bobbles the pass. Inside the Iduo, puts up the layup. Easy layup over Fran O'Shell. He's got about a 2-3 inch height difference between the two. Lonnie White at the top of the key. Drives. Oh. Friars need to pick up the shot selection here. Bender drives. Oh. Dishes the ball to Pettigrew, who gets fouled by Lonnie White. Looked like a block from here, but he's caught on the hit. Lonnie White, first of the game. Pettigrew's first free throw. Makes it. Friars have yet to score this game. Joe Mack, just checks in for Rodier Hicks. Pettigrew second. Ooh, second free throw missed bad, but rebounded by Samir Williamson, who puts up the layup. 9-0 Abraham Lincoln. Deuce Turner, the key, top of the key. Spencer Cochran hits the three. About time the Friars get on the board here. Ball inbound to the Folks. Folks to Bender. Bender, oh, pass cross. Stolen by Deuce Turner. Deuce at the and one layup. Fourth foul of the game for the Abraham Lincoln. Brock Dudek checks into the game for Franny O'Shell. That means our tallest player in there right now looks to be about 6'2", maybe 6'3". Say what, Lonnie? 6 at least. Lonnie's 6'3", I would say. Deuce Turner has his and one free throw. Rebounded to Folks. Folks drives to Williamson. Inside to Iduo. Ooh, jump ball called. Joe McAwee grabbed onto the ball at the 6'10". Center was holding it. Jump ball is called. Ball still stay Abraham Lincoln's. 4 minutes left in this first quarter. Ball inbounded to Pettigrew. Guarded by Brock. Pettigrew puts up a mid-range J and makes it. And then he hits a shush sign as running down the court. To silence our 10-kid student section. Spencer Cocker drives, misses the layup. Inbounded to Folks. Folks drives, puts up a layup, and is fouled. Actually, what was that call? It wasn't a foul. Maybe a travel?
Yeah.
Travel, it looks like. Deuce Turner, Rodier Hicks checks back in the game for Spencer Cochran. Rodier brings the ball up over the Deuce in the corner, left corner. Rodier drives. Cross court to Joe, saves the ball to Brock, to Lonnie at the top of the key. Lonnie drives. Mid-range J. Ooh, a little too much English on that one. Ball down his side, stolen by Joe McAwee. Giving to Deuce Turner. Great pass to Brock Dudek. Great layup. Great transition pass by Deuce Turner. That's the D1 basketball player in him. Folks bring the ball up the court, guarded by Rodier Hicks. One of the best defenders, I would say, in the state. Rodier steals the ball. Rodier, fast break. Ooh, misses the layup. Rebounded by Pettigrew. Up to Bender. Bender to Idawu down low, and Idawu the layup. Deuce Turner in the corner for three. Ooh, misses. Idawu with the rebound. Folks bring the ball up the court. To Williamson. Stolen by Lonnie White. Tipped away, but gets back by Pettigrew. Forces the pass to Idawu. Tipped away. Lonnie's making some defensive plays down there.
Good hustle.
Great hustle by Joe McAwee.
Oh, no foul!
Where was that foul called? Crazy change of events right there. Joe McAwee with a great save to Deuce. Deuce looks like he got fouled. Change in events right there. Deuce Turner with a bomb down the Deuce Turner out in the corner. Goes up for the layup, but dishes it to Lonnie White. But a block foul is called on, looks like, who was that? Quam Pettigrew? Couldn't tell. What, number 2?
I think so.
I would say number 2, Quam Pettigrew, is called. Number 22, Anas Sala checks into the game for Samir Williamson. Spencer with the inbound. Joe in the corner. Joe for three. Nails it. Number 0 is in the game. He's also not listed on the roster. Sala on the corner. Inside, the number 0 puts up a shot, but it's blocked by Keith Cara. Bender for three. Ooh, gets fouled by Joe McAwee. Not a good foul right there by McAwee. Bender's first free throw is missed. Deuce and Fran check back into the game. Actually, no, they do not. Bednar misses his second free throw. Deuce and Fran checking the game for Brock and Joe. Number 13 on Abraham Lincoln, who's also not listed on the roster, checks in for Quam Bender. And number 25, who's also not listed on the roster, checks in for their 6'10 center, Idawu. Deuce bring the ball up the court, down low to Fran O'Shell. Fran misses the easy layup. He's having trouble down low today. Number 22, Salah, the layup. Deuce driving quickly down the floor. Spencer Cochran on the wing. Spencer to Fran down low. Ooh, Fran gets fouled. Number 25 on Abraham Lincoln. Fran makes his first free throw. 18-12. Abraham Lincoln leads the Friars with 54 seconds left in this first quarter. Number 0 brings the ball up the court. Passes to Salah. Salah down with a 13. With 13, easy layup. Ball inbound to Deuce Turner. Deuce drives, makes a forced pass, tipped out of bounds by number 25. Ball's inbounded by Spencer Cochran. Deuce Turner. Deuce gets doubled, drives, pulls up for a mid-range J. Makes it.
Nice shot.
Number 0 guarded by Roder Hicks, full court. Here's number 25. Back to number 0. Number 0 to number 13. Number 13 drives. Misses a layup. Gets his own rebound, though. Number 1 in the corner. Bender for 3. Misses far. End of the first quarter. Abraham Lincoln leads 20-15. Abraham Lincoln also has 6 fouls against himself in the first quarter to the Friars 2. I would say for the Friars really bounced back in the second quarter. I'd say Fran O'Shell needs to start stepping up down low, put some meat on his bones, and start finishing around the hoop. That was probably the big takeaway from the first quarter, in my honest opinion. Liam, how about you?
Yeah, I mean, the Friars got off to a slow start, definitely picked it back up. We've seen it for the first 2 home games against Phelps and now against Abraham Lincoln. Both those teams had 2 big guys around 7 foot in those games, and the Friars don't really have the height to match up with them yet. So definitely O'Shell has to step up down low for there.
So looking forward to this second quarter as Abraham Lincoln starts with number 25, number 22, Anas Salah, number 13, number 0, number 1, Shaquille Bender.
Getting started here in the second quarter. It's going to be Friar basketball inbounding. Deuce Turner now has it. He drives. He loses the ball. Number 0, who is, again, not rostered. And that's stolen back by Keith Kerr. Up to Cochran. Pushed ahead. Turner, a nice layup. And Abraham Lincoln trying to bring it up. Fouled by Spencer Cochran. Number 0 now for Abraham Lincoln, bringing it up, guarded by Keith Cara, the Nova lacrosse commit. Over now inside to number 13. He shoots, misses, rebounded by Cochran. Up the floor now go the Friars. Deuce Turner, double team, and he's fouled by number 25. The Abraham Lincoln team has a lot of players out there that are not rostered. But that time Turner is fouled. He'll go to the line as the Friars are in the 1-and-1 bonus now. They're doubling Deuce a lot, throwing a lot of different looks at him.
So that's what you need to do to stop him. He's pretty much invincible when he has the ball, so you got to put 2 guys on him.
The 1-and-1 is good from Turner. He'll have another. Second one at the line. And that is good. Friars get within 1 now. Number 0 bringing it up. Trying to back down Hicks. As Brendan said earlier, Hicks probably one of the best defenders in the state. That time Turner gets called for a hard foul. Tried to go up and block him, but came down on the body. Number 0 at the line now. His first free throw is in and out, no good. Number 44, Adua, checking in, and number 2, Quam Pedigree for Abraham Lincoln. Number 25 checking out. Joe McElwee checking in for Radir Hicks. And both free throws missed. Abraham Lincoln struggling at the line tonight, the away team, as Cochran now has it over to McElwee. Pass to Cochran. He'll try, and he'll hit a 3. Spencer Cochran been shooting the ball well this season.
Friars take their first lead on the day, 22-20.
McElwee now guarding number 0. They get it into number 2, Pedigree, who gets it in low to Adua. And is that 3 seconds? Is that the call? Yeah.
Looks like 3 seconds is the call on that play.
Spencer Cochran bringing the ball up the court now for the Friars. About 6.5 to go here in the first half. Cochran driving in, gets to the defense, puts up a floater, and it banks in. McElwee now picking up number 0 at half court. Good defense by Lonnie White. Number 13 hanging on the rim for Abraham Lincoln. Tip in, no good. It's a scrap for the ball, and Turner has it. He drives, he kicks to Cochran, who is called for a travel. As Radir Hicks and Brock Dudick checking in for Keith Cara and Deuce Turner. Deuce playing some really good and aggressive defense today. We know he can score at any time offensively. Pettigrew has it inside. Adua. And that is going to be an offensive foul, an elbow on him. It's going to be Friar ball.
How dare he elbow Lonnie White? It's my quarterback.
As Hicks brings it up. Over to Cochran in the corner. McElwee will try. No good. 13 now with it. the corner now is Sala, and he hits a three. Joe McAwee, a nice crossover. Good pass over to Cochran. Lonnie White will try a three. No good. Rebounded by Adua. Number 3 bringing it up. Folks. He'll pull, and he'll hit a jumper. Hicks has it now for the Friars. He drives in, kicks. White will try again from 3, and this time he hits Lonnie White Jr. Friars regain the lead. Lonnie White coming off a career-high 17 points in the Sunday's game. As Adua has it. Cochran now the rebound for Malvern. White, a third straight 3 attempt, and he hits 2 in a row. Lonnie White Jr.
Attaboy, Lon.
Heating up here for the Friars. A little spark off the bench.
Ooh.
Foul called on, I think, Hicks there.
Yeah, Roddy or Hicks for looks like a hit as Damir Folks Damir Folks was trying to pass his ball there.
It's going to be an Abraham Lincoln ball. Number 3, Damir Folks with it now in to Pettigrew up top. Folks again, he hits again. Damir Folks, the junior. As McAwee now has it for the Friars. He lost the handle, gets it back. Hicks now trying to get something going. He drives, a nice lay-in is good. Lead goes up to 5 now for the Friars. Folks now guarded by Hicks. He brings it up. Good defense by Hicks. They get it to Sala in the corner now. Number 12 back up to Folks. Pick and roll inside. Layup no good. Hicks tried to save it, couldn't get to it. It's going to be out of bounds. Staying here with Abraham Lincoln as Keith Kara now checks in for Brock Dudek. Up top now is Pettigrew, guarded by Kara. Folks kicks it to the corner to Sala. Stolen by McAwee. Nice hands there. That time up ahead to Turner. The spin move. Wow. Deuce Turner. The nifty spin move that time for the lay. Hicks picks up. Folks full court. Good defense by Roddy Hicks. And a foul is going to be on Lincoln. Great hustle there. How many steals do the Friars have today?
I'm going to say Lonnie White's having a field day down under the basket. Guarding a guy who's 6'5", probably 5 or 6 inches taller than him. He notorious athlete, so it's not too hard for him guarding someone that big. He can basically jump like 18 feet in the air. But yeah, so great defense by the Friars today.
Hicks now at the line. Friars in the bonus. He knocks it down. 35-27, 2:38 to go here in the second quarter from O'Neill Gym, Malvern Prep. Hicks now. Second free throw. And he misses the second. Friars trying to get to 2-2, even 500 as Cochran almost gets the seal that time. Friars having a field day on defense. The steal.
Ooh!
Abraham Lincoln, injured player, not liking that.
Number 2 called for another offensive foul. And Abraham Lincoln is not liking it.
Roddy Hicks now has it. And Kara back to Turner. They're trying to face guard Deuce Turner. He tries a 3. That's short. Good pass up ahead, and layup is no good by Lincoln, but a putback is good that time. As Cochran will bring it up now for the Friars. We're under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Spencer Cochran. Good look inside to O'Shell, who misses the layup.
Come on, Fred!
Folks now drives, and he hits another layup. 35-31. Malvern leads it. Little miscommunication there, but the Friars will keep it. Cochran, Caro tries, and he hits a three. Keith Caro to extend the Friars' lead to 7. As the net got stuck there, no timeout has been called.
Minute 25 left in this second quarter, and the Friars are starting to pick up some momentum here, especially on defense.
Yeah, they're starting to play like their true self, the team they're capable of being. They are the smaller team in height, but they make up for it in athleticism for sure. So many great athletes, multi-sport athletes on this team. We talked about that in the first game. As that is a foul called. On Keith Cara. Number 1, Shaquille Bender checking in. Aludara Adiwu checking out for Abraham Lincoln. Bender now gets it inside to number 2, Folks. No good. Or Pettigrew, sorry. Deuce Turner now bringing it up the court. And he is called for a walk. Folks now brings it up, and he hits another layup, 38-33, under a minute to play in the first half. And number 3, Demir Folks, is called for a foul, 43 seconds to go. Gonna send Hicks to the line. That one no good. They are in the double bonus now, so 2 free throws. As Joe McAwee comes in for the Friars, and number 0 comes in for Abraham Lincoln. Hicks' second free throw. Trying to push the lead to 6. He hits. Bender now will bring it up, guarded by Radir Hicks. Bender still has it. About 30 seconds to play. Good D inside. Joe McAwee now with it. Cochran was on the defense that time. In the corner, Carroll will try again from 3. That is off. Number 0 has it now. 20 seconds to go. He drives. And a blocking foul on Spencer Cochran. 18.2 to go now in the second quarter as number 0 goes to the line for Abraham Lincoln. We do not have his name. He's not rostered. His first free throw is good. Both teams in the bonus now as Turner checking in for Keith Cara. 39-34, Malvern Prep leads it. Second free throw now for number 0 is good. It's a 4-point game as Spencer Cochran is bringing it up. Gets it over. Lonnie White but goes behind the back. He tries. A short one. It's no good. Pettigrew on the rebound. A foul. Oh, a travel is called on Abraham Lincoln. It's going to be Friar ball with 8 seconds to go. 39-35 in the second quarter. Great defense as far as steals-wise, causing a lot of turnovers. As Turner now. And a blocking foul is called on number 0, so Turner will have some free throws with 6.2 to go. That is on Shaquille Bender. As Brock Dudek now checking in for Spencer Cochran. Turner. He makes it. Number 0 now with it for Abraham Lincoln. 1 second, and he will miss it. It's 42-35 at the end of the first half. We're going to have John Gordon coming over for an interview with Brendan, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for a great first half. So here's the interview, and after that, we'll be back.
Welcome back, folks. I'm here with John Gordon. He's a senior here on the Malvern Prep Friar basketball team. So, Gordo, how do you think the first half went for your the Friars?
The first half went off pretty slow, but all in all, obviously in the end we picked it up, played our basketball, and have been doing very well, running the floor and all that.
How do you feel the atmosphere on the benches, especially the message Coach Tuck is giving off this game?
The bench is always electric. Coach is always talking about keeping the energy up. So that's what we've been doing, especially since the past couple games. So, that's my area. So it's always electric.
And finally, Gordo, what will the Friars need to do in the second half to sustain this lead and pull out a W?
So just keep doing what we're doing right now. Keep spreading them out and running the floor. We're doing pretty well. Keep boxing them out. They're big, they're long, but we're faster and quicker, and we can shoot more. Just keep doing our stuff, and we'll be fine.
All right, thank you, Gordo.
All right, buddy.
We'll be back after this short intermission for the second half basketball. Thank you. Welcome back, Friar fans. We're here for the start of the third quarter. The Friars are up 42-35 if you're just joining in. We did have some roster changes for Abraham Lincoln. We did have some numbers wrong, actually a good amount of them. A few of the players are different, wearing different numbers today. Some kids aren't even on the roster. So we're back here to start action. Abraham Lincoln's ball to start. Sala inbounds the ball to Bender. Bender to Williamson. Williamson puts up the layup, misses. Grabbed by Williams. Williams puts up a layup and is fouled. Williams' first free throw is good. Williams' second free throw. Also good. Gary inbounds the ball to Roddier Hicks. Roddier bring the ball to left wing under the middle of the floor, giving to Spencer. Spencer drives. Ooh, travel called on Spencer. Clear travel from here. Ball being brought up by Bender. Bender inside the Williams. Rebounded, missed, and rebounded by Spencer Cochran. Spencer drives, pulls out, mid-range J, air balls. Rebound by Williamson, up to Sala. Sorry, we had a little bit of a distraction there, but the shot was missed. Roddier gets the ball, puts up a three and misses. Rebounded by Bender. Bender to Williams. Williams drives. Ooh, stolen by Franishow. Fran to Keith. Keith drives. Goes up for the layup. Makes it. Inbound to the Williams. Back to Bender. Abraham Lincoln calls a timeout. Roddier Hicks was playing very ferocious defense. A 10-second foul was probably soon to be called there. So the Friars come out, look like a little bit stronger than they did when they came out in the first half. So I would say that they, Coach Tuck probably hyped them up a little bit at halftime and they're feeling good right now.
Yeah, the little first half stats for the Friars. Deuce Turner led all scoring with 14 points. Spencer Cochran added in 8. Roddier Hicks had 4. Joe Mack with 3. Lonnie White also had 8. He is coming off a career-high 17 points in the last game. But overall, good start to the half for the Friars here.
Yeah, Lonnie actually did not play. Freshman year, he played, what would it be? He swung JV and varsity. And last year after football season, he said he was just so worn out from football that he just didn't wanted to take a break for a season. So he did not play basketball last year. So surprised how he came out this year after he played quarterback this year. He took some hits and some beatings, missed 2 games for us out on the gridiron. So he's back this year, and he's fit in perfectly. Back in play, ball rebound or inbounded to Bender. Bender drives, guarded by Roddier Hicks. Switched, Deuce Turner now is on Bender. Deuce playing some tight defense. Bender shoots a 3, bounces over the backboard and out of play. Spence brings the ball up. Over the Hicks on the wing. Franny sets a pick for him. Hicks drives, pulls back, mid-range J, misses. Franny gets the rebound. Over the Roddier for 3 in the corner, misses short. Owens with the rebound, turns it over to the Deuce Turner. I can't see what happened, but it looks like Deuce Turner was either fouled or a jump ball was called. Jump balls rewarded to the Friars there. Presley checks in for Bender for Abraham Lincoln. Deuce Turner inbounds the ball right here. Hicks in the corner. Hicks up the Deuce to the top of the key for three. Misses. Over the Presley. Presley loses the ball out of bounds before he can get back to half court, and now it's Friars' ball. Ooh, did not. Sorry, my fault there. It actually was Abraham Lincoln's ball. Ball inbounded to Presley, Chauncey Presley, the freshman. Dribbling around over the Williamson inside the Presley, but stolen by Deuce Turner, who goes down and slams the ball. The 6'2 guard headed to Bucknell with the big slam. Presley drives and kicks the ball to Williamson inside, but he loses control but regains it, but then a jump ball is called there. Lonnie White, Brock Dudek, and Joe McAfee check into the game for Keith Kerr, Rodier Hicks, and Franny O'Shell. Ball inbound to the Sala, who airballs a three. Spencer Cochran with the rebound, brings it up over the Lonnie. With Brock in the corner for three, hits it. Friars extend their lead to 12 in this game. Sala inbounds the ball to Presley. Guarded tightly by Spencer Cochran. Drives. Foul called, a hold on Spencer Cochran as Presley drives up the court. Hicks checks back in the game for Spencer Cochran. 2 fouls for the Friars already in this third quarter. Excuse me there. Ball down to Presley. Presley loses though, stolen by Joe McAfee. Joe McAfee drives. The Rodier back to Brock, puts up a layup, misses. Lonnie gets the rebound, puts up a very aggressive layup and misses. Rodier gets that rebound to Lonnie. Lonnie for three, misses it short, gets his own rebound. Ooh, and it's fouled hard by the center, Idahu. That's not nice of him. That was very, very mean. Very aggressive foul there. Not needed, especially the Lonnie. Looks like he fouled there out of frustration. Lonnie's first free throw. Misses.
Lonnie putt.
Come on, Lonnie.
Picked right back up there by his teammates. Tough kid. Getting right back up after that hard fall. Love to see it.
Number 12, Williams checks in for the big man, Idahu. Lonnie misses his second free throw. He needs to start hitting these. Ball rebounded by Bender, the Sala, who forces a pass and it misses, but gets his own loose ball over the Bender for three and makes it. Ball inbounded to Rodier. Rodier dribbles up the court. Over to Joe. Brock in the corner for three. Misses far. Rebounded by Bender. Throws up the court to Sala. Sala Williams. Not Williams, excuse me. Owens, who puts up easy layup. Ball inbounded to Rodier. Up court to Lonnie. And a foul is called. A block on number 2, Samir Williamson. Lonnie back to the free throw line. Friars lead 49-42 with 3 minutes and 36 seconds left in this third quarter. Lonnie misses another free throw. He needs to start hitting these. I feel like at this point he's probably in his own head. Spencer checks in the game for Deuce Turner. Lonnie makes his second free throw. Ball brought up by number 3, Quan Pettigrew. And a foul is called on Joe McWee. I think that's his second or third of the game. Owens inbounds the ball to Williamson, who puts up a mid-range J, makes it. Inbound to Joe. Joe's moving up the court, makes a great move, kicks it to Lonnie. And Lonnie gets blocked on the layup. Looks like another foul is called on Joe McWee there. Ball inbound to Pettigrew. Pettigrew guarded closely by Rodier Hicks. Rodier tips the ball, hits off Pettigrew's shoe and goes out of bounds. Friars ball. When I say Rodier Hicks is one of the best defenders in the state, I am not lying. He is one intense defender. Deuce Turner at the top of the key. Pulls up for 3, misses wide. Solid with the rebound. Up to Pettigrew. He misses the layup. Rebounded by Rodier. Up to Deuce. Deuce puts up the layup. Friars lead by 8. Pettigrew brings the ball up, guarded closely by Spencer Cochran. Inside to Williamson, guarded by Fran, puts up a mid-range J but misses. Rebounded by Rodier. Rodier is pushed. Run up the court. The Abraham Lincoln coach is not happy right now with these past few calls.
Said that's crazy, man.
Come on, Liam. You don't have anything better,
He was
better
not
to
liking
say?
that. I was just quoting him.
That's crazy.
That's what he said.
Keith Carrot inbounding the ball. Inbounds it to Brock Dudek. Brock over the Rodier. To Fran. Fran back to Rodier. Push has been called on number 1, Shaquille Bender. I'm laughing, at this Abraham Lincoln coach. He is very heated right now, very heated over these calls. Dudek inbounds his ball to Deuce. Jump ball is called. It will stay Friars ball. Brock to inbound. Bounds to Deuce. Deuce to Rodier at the top. Over to Keith. Back to Rodier. Rodier loses the ball on the way for a layup. Rebounded by Sala. Sala drives. And swatted by Franny O'Shell. Swatted by the 6'7" Duke baseball commit. Kid throws Chet on the mound. Sits 89. Touches 92. Ball inbounded by Owens to Bender. Bender to Williamson at the top. Williamson drives on Fran. And blocked again by Fran. the Rodier, the Brock, over the Deuce, puts up a layup. Friars lead by 10 with 1:20 left in this third quarter. A offensive foul is called on Quam Pettigrew. Looks like a push off. And the Abraham Lincoln coach is furious right now. It's quite comical, I'm sorry. He's really not happy. The 5th foul for the Abraham Lincoln. Number 12, Williams checks in for Quam Pettigrew. The ref that they're complaining about, I'm pretty sure coached or refed me in 6th grade COI basketball. Inbounded the Rodier Hicks. The Deuce Turner on the wing. Deuce drives. Missed the layup. Rebounded by Franny. He puts it back up and is fouled. Fran heads to the line for 2. Franny's first free throw. And misses it very wide. Very wide. He just hit the backboard. Nowhere near the rim. Second free throw. Misses. Rebounded. Over the Owens. Up the Bender. Bender drives up the court. Puts up the layup. Misses far. Rebounded by Fran. The Rodier. Over the Brock. Cross court to Keith. Keith for 3. Ooh, misses. Rebounded by Williams. The Sala across the Bender. Bender for 3. Makes it. The Brock. Brock up to Joe. Joe drives. Ooh, misses the layup. Tough layup there by McAwee. Up to Sala. Sala fakes for 3. Down inside the Owens, who gets fouled and puts up the and 1. 21 seconds left in this third, and the Abraham Lincoln has cut this lead in half to 5. Deuce, Spencer, and Lonnie check in for Brock, Joe, and Fran. But they took 4 guys off the court. Someone has to stay on. Oh, Joe is not supposed to come off. Number 2, Samir Williamson is taking the trainer's room by Mills. He looks like he's favoring he has something wrong with his arm. Owens free throws missed, rebounded by Deuce. Deuce guarded tightly by Sala. Sala just does not have the speed to keep up with him. Over to Joe in the corner for 3. Misses. Rebounded by Spencer though. Over the Rodier. Rodier for 3. Hits it! Rodier Hicks for 3! Inbound to Owens. Owens up to number 0. Pass to the number 0, Presley, but then into Sala for the corner 3, but he misses far, and that is the end of the quarter. Friars lead 57-49. Abraham Lincoln took a little bit of a, what would the word be for that, Lily?
A little bit of a run.
A little bit of a run there at the end, but the Friars come back and score the last points of the quarter. Extending the lead to 8. So the Friars just need to keep playing hard defense and just finishing around the rim for to be able to close out this game. We don't want to see another incident like Phelps School, and they were leading by, 15?
Yeah, that's been an issue in the past. We touched on that in the first game, blowing leads late, but that was a big 3 that time by Hicks to push it out. make it more of a comfortable lead going into the fourth. We'll see if they can sustain it. It's tough for Malvern. They like to run. They like to play really fast, so it's almost challenging for them to kind of slow down and take some time off the clock.
Lincoln starts with Williams, Sala, Owens, Bender, and Presley in the court. And the Friars start with McWee, Lonnie, Spence, Deuce, and Hicks.
Up top now, Abraham Lincoln has it. Driving in is Bender. He gets it inside. Owens that time is fouled. He's going to go to the line. Two free throws coming up for him. As we are into the fourth quarter, Friars trying to get to 2-2 on the year. First free throw from from Owens is good. The senior guard. They'll have another one coming up. And he knocks them both. Lonnie White now to inbound. Full court press by Lincoln. Joe McAwee will have it. Gets it back to Hicks. Hicks gets it up. Open lane. Nice move. And Rodney Hicks with the layup. Lincoln tried to set their feet for a charge, but Hicks just goes right by him. Bender now. No good. Rebounded by Turner. Nifty behind the back move. In the corner. Hicks. No good. Tipped out. Lincoln has it. Oh. Hard foul by Deuce Turner that time. As Presley gets right back up, he's going to have a couple of free throws at the line. First free throw's good. Chauncey Presley is just a freshman for Abraham Lincoln. His second free throw now. Second one is no good, rebounded by Joe McAwee. Lincoln keeps pressing in a turnover by McAwee. Inside, the layup is good. Solid. Hicks now bringing it up for the Friars. Escapes the press by himself. Kicks it out. Turner, no good. Rebounded by out of bounds. It's going to be Lincoln ball. Abraham Lincoln ball off Lonnie White that time. Timeout, Malvern Prep, Coach Tuck trying to keep them under control so they can hold this lead. Abraham Lincoln trying to put something of a little run together here with 6:49 to go. 59-54, Malvern leads it.
I would say that Abraham Lincoln, I think they're the Lions. They took a strong into that run right there. Cutting the lead down to 5 again. Cut it in half from 1 to 11. So a little under a half. But Friars going to step up their defense and their offense to be able to pull out this game.
Both teams breaking the huddle off the timeout. It's going to be Abraham Lincoln inbounding. Chauncey Presley is set to inbound. He gets it up now to Bender. Bender drives. That is no good. Doesn't catch anything but the backboard. Cochran now rushing it up the floor for the Friars. Hicks in the corner. See, this is where I think they got to slow it down. Take some time off the clock. As a turnover there for the Friars. That one was on Hicks. And they do call the travel a little stutter step that time by Bender. 6:19 to go, 5-point lead. Full court press by Lincoln. As Keith Carey gets it inside. Cochran, the nice layup. Presley now has it. Chauncey Presley, the freshman, kicks it over to Bender, who drives, and he hits. Abraham Lincoln will just not go away in this one. Turning out up ahead to Cochran, who splits two defenders. A left-handed layup. What a great play by Spencer Cochran that time. As Bender now has it. Tuck trying to get his team to get a stop. And that is no good. And a foul is called. Number 12, Williams, to go to the line. That is on Keith Cara. Williams now at the line for two. First free throw is good. Joe McElwee now checks in for the Friars. He gets Radier Hicks. 5:26 to play, 63-57. Malvern leads it. Second home game of the season here in the O'Neill Gym. Free throw is good from Williams. So a 5-point lead now for Malvern. Cochran inbounding, full court press. They get it ahead to Turner. He up ahead to Fran O'Shell, and Fran puts it in. It's a back and forth battle here. Sala, a three. Rebounded by McElwee. He's double teamed, and he calls a timeout. Good job. Heads up play by McElwee. So 5 minutes to go, 7-point lead. I think the key here for Malvern is just slow it down and take some time off the clock. They've been known to kind of
rush the ball.
Leads go. So
they love just moving fast, and
yeah,
it works about half the time where there's piling points on the scoreboard, but half the time they're just making dumb decisions and turning the ball over. So they need to slow it down, pass the ball, take good shots, and I would say we'll definitely finish around the rim. And most importantly, they just need to play strong defense, and they'll win this game. Which, they always do, but they just need to keep doing it.
It's late in these games where you most especially got to just take a step back and slow the game down, let the clock run. So it's going to be Friar ball on the inbound. Spencer Cochran. And he passes it into Hicks. Radier Hicks bringing it up. No press that time from Lincoln off the timeout. Hicks still has it. Gets it across the court to Cochran, who loses the handle, gets it back though, gives it to Hicks, to Turner. A step back, no good. Cochran gets in there but couldn't come down with it. Lincoln now. Presley, the layup. It's a 5-point game now. A one-man press for Lincoln. They get it to Hicks. Back to Cochran, who almost gets it stolen, gets it back though. Got to get it over half court, and they will. Into the corner to McElwee, back to Hicks now. Hicks drives, and he will be fouled. 4:08 to play now. 65-60. Radier Hicks to the free throw line. Misses the first free throw. Joe McAwee comes out for Keith Cara. Second free throw now for Hicks. And that is good. So it's a 6-point lead for Malvern, 6 minutes to go, or 4 minutes to go. As Bender brings it up now. He pulls, no good. Turner, the rebound now to Hicks. We are under 4 minutes to play. Friars looking to get to 500. Cochran gets it in. Spencer Cochran playing very well tonight on both sides of the ball. Lead goes up to 8. Bender now bringing it up for Abraham Lincoln. He still has it. Now kicks it to Sala. Gets it inside to number 2, Williamson that time. Keith Cara now with it. Back to Cochran. These teams going back and forth. Turner, no good. Short that time.
Not the best shot selection by Turner there.
As Cara's guarding inside, and a foul is called on Keith Cara as number 2, Samir Williamson, an and 1 that time. It's now a 4-point lead for Malvern. 2:54 to go. As number 13, Malachi Owens checking in for Abraham Lincoln. Joe McAwee for the Friars. Getting Fran O'Shell. Friars going to keep it small offensively. Free throw now from Williamson. And he misses it, but a rebound and a putback by Anas Sala. So it's now a 2-point game. Friars hope to not blow another big lead here at home as it's off Cochran's foot. Sala reaching in. No fouls called. Gotta slow down. Abraham Lincoln not liking that. Timeout is called again by Malvern, so it's now 68-66, 2:34 to go. Malvern Prep trying not to blow another big lead here at home. This is a out-of-conference game, and it's just they got to learn to slow it down in these fourth quarters. Playing a little too much, just turning it over here, but.
So yeah, they're playing very fast paced for having a 8-point lead, especially at this critical moment of the game. Either slow the ball down, have Deuce bring it up. Deuce needs to be smarter about his shot selections. He's a great player. He doesn't need to be taking just spin around 360 shots, whatever they're called. And they need to get inside, good passes, tough defense. That's all they need. They'll win.
Yeah, and that time on that free throw, Anas Sala got the rebound off the missed free throw by Abraham Lincoln. Fran O'Shell was taken out of the game because the Friars wanted to go small on offense. So they had no one down low that could get that rebound that time. It's going to be Friars ball. Spencer Cochran to inbound now. 68-66, 2:34 to go. They get it into Hicks. Radir Hicks. Crafty point guard. He is fouled. Both teams in the bonus. So he'll go to the line. Trying to extend the lead. As Adua sits down.
Brandon.
And Hicks makes the first. It's a 3-point lead for the Friars. 2:27 to go. Hicks' second free throw now. In and out. Friars not shooting as well as they'd like to this season from the line. As Bender now drives the Euro step and he lays it in. It's now a 1-point game. Hicks has it over to Turner. He's double team, gets it to Cochran. He fakes it over to Kara in the corner. Up top now to Hicks, over to Turner. Now they're going to try to milk some clock. Hicks back to Turner. Dribbles in. Playing it slow now. Hicks now up top. Now Cochran with it. Over to Kara, back to Hicks. A minute and a half to play, 69-68. Cochran with it. And a reach-in foul is called on number 13, Malachi Owens. The senior. Hicks will go to line in a 1-point game. Or Spencer Cochran, sorry, will go to the line. And he misses the free throw. Like I said, free throw problems have been pretty big this year. Timeout, Lincoln. So a minute 19 to go, 69-68. Malvern leads. This is a close one, almost another blown lead. Let's see if the Friars can finish this one off. If you're Lincoln, gonna go try to get a quick basket. If they do score, they will take the lead, however.
But that does put the ball back in the Friars' filthy Friars' hands, especially with those quick moving guards that it seems like Abraham Lincoln can't keep up with. Helps create space and work the ball inside, especially down the big boy down low for Shell, because he is actually the tallest kid on the court right now since Lincoln does not have their 6'10 center in right now. Alu Dau.
So the timeout coming to an end as the Friars are back out onto the court. And Lincoln breaking huddle. On the court for Malvern, Keith Kara, Deuce Turner, Fran O'Shell, Spencer Cochran, and Radir Hicks. Lincoln basketball. They get it into Bender. Guarded now by Hicks. Gets it up over half court. Bender still has it. Aggressive drive, good hands, and it's a jump ball. Good defense by Hicks. And the possession arrow points to Malvern.
Friars ball.
1:03 to go, 69-68. Spencer Cochran to inbound. As number 0, Presley, comes in, and number 12, Williams.
We got a full court press in the midst of us right now.
Cochran looking for someone. He gets it to Turner. A nice move to get it over half court. Inside, and a layup is good that time. Fran O'Shell, the lead is to 3 now.
52 seconds left of the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Timeout.
Timeout called there by Abraham Lincoln. There's 43 seconds left in this I would say intense matchup between the Abraham Lincoln, the school from Northeast Philadelphia, and your Malvern Prep Friars, excuse me. Got Friars up by 3. Both on the verge of ending it. Entering into the double bonus, both have 9 team fouls. So next fouls will be sent to the line for 2. So we will be back in play soon. Abraham Lincoln breaks the huddle and heads back on the court, and now your Friars break their huddle.
So here we go. Can the Friars hold on to the big lead they had? They'll be on defense as Chauncey Presley, the freshman, inbounds it now to Bender. And he misses the layup. But a rebound again by Lincoln, and Bender again tries, he misses again, and he gets 3 offensive rebounds that time for Lincoln. Put back by Shaquille Bender. It's a 1-point lead, 25 seconds to go. Turner gets it over half court quickly, and he is fouled.
Turner will head to the line for a quick double bonus. He's up there for 2. He's a very good free throw shooter, so I've got some faith in him. See if he can extend this lead to 3 right here. Friars only up by 1 right now. 21.4 seconds left in this game.
Turner. His free throw is good. 2-point lead. Second free throw now. For Turner, no good. Free throw struggles early in the season for the Friars. Lincoln now has it. It's Owens back to Bender. 9 seconds to go. It's a 2-point lead. Hicks with the steal, and Spencer Cochran gets it. He is fouled with 2.1 to go. Radir Hicks, a huge steal late in this one. Wow. They have had, I have no clue how many steals, but it's definitely a lot of steals this game for the Friars defense.
They've got to at least be at 15. That's what I would say.
Yeah. 2.1 to go. Cochran, a very reliable free throw shooter.
I think he has the highest arc on his shots in all of the league.
You just don't know, though, with the Friars, the way they've been shooting free throws today. And he makes it. So it's a 3-point lead. This one, a crucial free throw.
Pulls it out of a one-score game. Actually, technically, it could still be a one-score game. But it'll extend the lead to 4 here.
And the second free throw. In and out. All their missed free throws keep going in and out today. Just tough. 1.3 to go. It's going to be Lincoln ball.
Looks like it'll be on their own sideline. They took the timeout, so they should have it inbound on their side of the court, which will probably give them a better opportunity to put up a last-minute prayer 3 to tie the game.
We'll see what the Friars counter with defensively. And timeout's still going.
0.4 seconds have been put back on the clock, so now it's 1.7 seconds left in the game.
So a little more time. Almost 2 seconds.
Let's see what the Friars put out on the court right now. Ooh, they leave the big boy Frano shell in there. Thought they'd maybe put in some speed, cover the defenders better. But it's the starting lineup from the start of the game that's in there right now.
So here we go. And they will have to go the length of the court, actually.
Yes, they did not get a...
So that makes it a lot tougher. They'll just chuck it up, and the big guy, Frano Shell, his long arms swat it.
Goes right back out of bounds when he throws it. Franny with a powerful, powerful hit.
It's a large
I see
man.
why they put Fran in now.
So they put it back to 1.3. Some time off, hitting his arms. So they'll try this again. This time he gets it in, and Sala misses it. So the Friars were able to hold on here, and they'll take this game 73-70 and move to 2-2 on the year.
The Friars head back home against Shipley, 5:30 on Friday. So tune back in for that game. The Friars moved to 2-2, I think Liam just said.
Yep.
And looking to move to 3-2 this Friday night against Shipley. Shipley's a very well team out of around Wynwood, Pennsylvania. So should be a good one.
And stay tuned here. We're going to have a little post-game interview with Blaze Beckedham.
Blaze! Blaze!
We're going to have a center, Blaze Beckedham, joining us for a quick post-game interview. He did not see the floor today, but we're going to have him in and answering a couple questions. Here he is, good friend of mine, Blaze Beckedham, St. Catherine of Siena alumni, joining us. And we welcome in Blaze Beckedham now. Blaze, big win, out-of-conference game. First we'll go into a little bit slow start for you guys. How are you guys able to pick it up in the second half and hang on for this?
Coming into halftime, our goal was to not let up 65 points. So I guess we didn't do that, but still got the win. I think first half we played our game, just were missing some shots. So second half, making some more layups, making some more threes, and got the win. So.
Yeah, and a little bit going into the fourth quarter, you guys, in the past you've had some tough ones with the lead. You guys, they almost came back in. What's going to be the key moving forward to kind of slowing it down and not letting them creep back in late in these games?
I think shot selection at the end of the game is big. Taking care of the ball. We're a very fast offense, but you got to slow it down a little bit sometimes. And I think being careless with the ball definitely late in the game is going to kill us. So that's definitely our main focus. We know how good we are, but we just got to play the way we play.
Yeah, and one final question for you. As you guys get in some more out-of-conference games and start to move into those interact games, what's going to be the key for you guys to keep picking up these wins and grow into the team that you guys think you should ultimately be?
To be the team that we are, it's definitely just making shots and playing hard. So right now, I think it's just tough. It's just tough.
At the
playing,
peanut gallery over here.
Yeah, really. There's a lot of not right with the offense right now. I guess just I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but we just got to work on our spacing and kind of that stuff, and just fix some minor things, and then I think we'll be fine. But right now, it's early in the season. We have a couple small issues now, problems, I guess. But if we clean some stuff up, I don't see many teams that can beat us, honestly. So.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Blaze. Good luck to you guys for the rest of the season, and have a good rest of the night. Good win. All right, so we are closing it out here from Malvern. The Friars 73, Abraham Lincoln 70. Blaze Beckenham with the interview that time. The Friars will play again at home Friday, 5:30 against Shipley. You guys can catch that game live in here. Thank you for joining us again. We hope you guys have a great evening and a great rest of the week. See you Friday.